let's begin this by talking about, and man, I've been chomping at the bit to talk about this all week. That Fantastic Four trailer looks amazing. Like, it genuinely looks
Um,
so good. I cannot tell you, Jordan, how stoked I am for it. And I know you're gonna attempt to ruin this for me, and I will not allow you to ruin this for me.
Welcome to the Baxter Building.
We make a point to do family dinner every week. Sunday at 7, on the dot, no matter what. We're all here.
Herbie, how's that sauce coming?
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that.
Okay. Okay, is this guy good or what?
Don't, you're gonna start. You're started. You're doing it. You're doing it.
I like things about it. There's things that I don't like. I don't like their costumes.
Look, okay.
I don't like their costumes.
I don't love the bright blue. I'm more of a dark. I get why it looks the way it does.
I get what they're going for, and I understand why it looks like it does. They're harkening back to like a 60s era because
sure.
that's when it's supposed to take place.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like in an older time period. I understand. I just don't like how it looks.
I don't like the color. I don't like the coloring. I do wish it was a bit darker. I do think it's funny that in response to the criticism that the Thing was way too naked in the last one, he now has a neck-high suit. It's like, oh yeah, you don't like him seeing clothes? I mean, that's clearly just to make it easier to CGI him, but still.
Honestly, he's the one I don't like. The rest of them, I don't mind their costumes.
No, yeah.
It doesn't really bother me.
You,
Him being like, you could have it where he's wearing the pants,
yeah,
and like from the waist up, he's not wearing it.
Yeah.
That'd be okay.
That is,
but like the up to the neck thing makes like it makes me wonder if and I could believe that this is what they're gonna do. If that's the first shot we see of them in their costume, they get into a fight, he loses the top half,
exactly,
and then the rest of the movie he won't have that top half.
Something like that. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, like in the climax he'll lose it, or like. Yeah, that
or like we'll see that scene of him and the Thing Ben Grimm will be like, really, Reed? Like, why did you, this thing is so stuffy, and he'll rip it off his chest
or something like that. Yeah, I
hope.
Apparently he's a combination of practical and CGI, and I love how he looks. I love the design.
Oh, really?
He looks great.
I don't think he looks very good. I think
phenomenal.
I think he looked better in the first Fantastic Four movie where it was all practical.
I know. I mean, he just looks like he's ripped right from the comics. He looks phenomenal. I love the fact that Herbie's in it. That is such an incredible pull.
I think for me, I need to see an action shot with him.
It has all. Well, I mean, you do kind of see that one action shot of him running. In the trailer, which I like how he's clearly heavy, like he's studding along. I do enjoy that. Yeah, this isn't an action heavy trailer. It's really more concerned with like setting up the tone of the thing.
I will say when I saw the shadow of Galactus's head, I was like,
oh yeah, no, out loud, I was like, oh my god. Like, it is the stupidest fucking hat I've ever seen.
Oh my god, it looks
so
great.
Happy.
Like it looks so accurate just from the shadow that we saw.
It could be terrible.
It looks so accurate,
and that would be enough. This movie could be terrible, and that would be enough. No, this trailer.
It has me tentatively excited.
It's all of my favorite parts. Like the last one, the Fan Four stick. That one was so. It was too. It wanted the Fantastic Four to be a serious action movie, and the Fantastic Four is not a serious action. They're not serious action characters. The best parts of it,
not on their own, they're not. They are. They can be when they're teamed up with other characters,
in my opinion.
like the Civil War storyline. Reed Richards gets pretty fucking serious in that.
Yeah, they can be,
but on their own, no, they're not really. No.
And like my favorite parts of the 2000s movies are where they're just like hanging out. Like, 'cause that to me, that's what the Fantastic Four kind of is. Like, yeah, it's a little bit of action, but it's mostly the family interacting with each other. Like that, and this movie like gets that. And yeah, clearly the bit where he's cooking with Herbie, that's clearly like this is the opening scene of the movie of them being like, "We're the Fantastic Four, we're awesome." Like that's like clearly like an opening scene kind of deal.
Right.
Yeah, again,
But
the fact that Herbie's in it, Herbie is a deep pull. Like I like the kids aren't gonna get who Herbie is. I get who Herbie is. I know you probably don't remember who Herbie is, but
not really.
we used to watch. Right, you remember that really cheap Fantastic Four cartoon?
Fantastic Four.
No, that's the '90s one. It's like okay. We'll do. Remember Doc Bruce Banner.
Oh yeah,
yeah. There's a Fantastic Four equivalent to that.
Really, you went for that and not Spider-Man. Spider-Man does whatever a spy. That's also the '60s.
That's the '60s, but that one's not made by the same. It's not as cheaper as from what I recall. The Fantastic Four one is equally as cheap, but yeah, that era of show. And at the time, no, I think that Fantastic Four might have been the '80s. Because for whatever reason they weren't allowed to use the Human Torch, so that show only has the Thing, Reed Richards, and Sue Storm, and then they fill in a fourth character with Herbie, who's a robot, and that's who's in the trailer. That's the robot that's.
Then they're not really the Fantastic Four, are they? They're the Fantastic Three.
Yeah, there's some. I think there's some.
They're the terrible trio.
Yeah, there's some legal reason. I don't know why, but yeah, they for whatever reason, yeah, they had that Herbie. So that's who Herbie is. Which I love that little scene where he's like, I'm not saying you're not doing a good job. I just we're I just need to throw in a little extra. You're throwing a little extra. I really quite enjoyed that. No, I'm legit. I love the aesthetic, the retro future. Like it really reminded me of Tomorrowland. Where it's like it's the future, but it's also like the '60s. Like I really dig that. The Fantastic Car. Like oh my god. Like it's this and it's Superman. Like I'm really stoked for this.
I'm very interested to see how they tie this into the rest of the MCU.
The rumor goeth, the theory is that and someone pointed out that the shots of Sue Storm looks like she's been digitally altered, but that she's pregnant, and she's pregnant with Franklin Richards, and Galactus is like attracted to Franklin Richards and has come to Earth looking for him, and basically Galactus like destroys their universe, and then they hop into the MCU, and then the Galactus is gonna follow them.
Interesting.
That's
okay.
That's the rumor. That's the theory. Anyway, I don't know how accurate that is, but
so then the question I suppose is Doom going to be in this like as a post credit scene? Is it going to be him that they team up with, like Robert Downey Doom? Is it going to be him that they team up with to hop over to the MCU?
Maybe. Well, that's another thing is apparently he's not like signed on for it. He's only doing like the 2 movies and that's it. And then like a proper Doctor Doom is going to come in. And there will be an explanation for why he looks like Robert Downey Jr. So yeah, you could be right. They obviously refuse to confirm it. So
because then at that point what they could do is they could have it where Robert Downey Doom brings the Fantastic Four over into the main MCU, and you have it where there is a Doom that exists in the main MCU.
Yeah.
Or like he's not Doom yet, but like him running into Robert Downey Doom is what like makes him become Doom.
Probably, yeah. I mean, who's to say? But I am either way. I'm stoked
for
the movie.
We're to say. We're going to predict it right now. We're going to say that this is exactly what's going to happen.
I mean, yeah,
this is the spur of the moment prediction.
I mean, he's absolutely in a post-credit scene that they think is clever. He's going to walk out of a portal and be like, "Hi, I'm Robert Downey Jr. You want to come do a Doomsday with me and make a bunch of money?" And they're going to be like, "Yeah, we do." Doom money. Hey everybody, it's N-Card Justin here again. Let me know, are you also unreasonably excited for Fantastic Four? is a Fantastic Four and Superman. Are you excited for those two movies? Let me know down in the comments down below. Otherwise, you can click the video on the left and that's going to take you to the full podcast that this video is from. Or you can click the video on the right and that's going to take you to a random video that YouTube thinks you're going to enjoy. Otherwise, click subscribe if you haven't already. Leave us a like if you could. And we will see you in the next video. Have a good day, everybody.